Hey everybody, it's your boy Jack here, and I don't really know how to start this video. I really don't. There's probably so many ways I could probably do it. Like, to be honest, one of like this video that you're watching now, I was gonna plan on doing like a whole what I'm reading right now video and everything, where you go through all the comics I'm reading right now, all that kind of stuff. But I just didn't really feel that was right. Like, I feel like right now, it just didn't feel right to film that video and everything. And like the main reason why I'm saying that is just because one of the YouTube channels I love and love talking about and love like watching and everything, and sort of grown up watching a bit, and like sort of that kind of that channel sort of helped me like sort of like begin a bit more of a passion about YouTube as a platform, but more as a creator as well, is Sugar Pine 7. Obviously, Sugar Pine 7 got, like, their channel got dropped from Rooster Teeth and everything, and basically sort of got canceled low-key and stuff. And I didn't really find out the news till, like, Friday, and today's Sunday, or Thursday, I think. Thursday or Friday. Whenever the first Raptors game was playing. But I didn't really find out the news till then, and to be honest, I really was taken back by it. I remember watching the game and everything, and it's sort of funny, the juxtaposition, because I was watching the game and the Raptors were winning the first game, but I was listening to this podcast about three guys who I've come to love and respect and admire as like creators, as storytellers and everything, sort of lose a lot of like what they loved about this platform, and like where like what they've loved about their videos and their channels and everything, and like sort of losing a lot of like basically sort of losing their jobs and everything, and sort of talking about that and going over that. And like, it's funny because it's like technically they like watching this game, watching the Raptors, who are sort of like my team basketball wise, win. I feel like I should be happy about that, but yet I was so sad and so taken back by them losing like their channel and stuff, or like not losing their channel, but losing like their partnership and everything. And it really, I don't know, I haven't really been really depressed in a while, but like that really took me back. Like, I have to admit, like I was like, I remember waking up Friday, and it was just like, I just didn't feel normal. Like, I didn't feel right, and it was just weird, like, because, to be honest, I started watching Sugar Pine 7 right after SourceFed ended, and, like, to be honest, like, when SourceFed was ending and everything, the last, like, 2 months or whatever, I was in the last 2 semesters of my, like, college education and everything, and it was in, like, that last, like, semester or whatever, the last, like, 2 months or whatever, was probably the hardest month that I've had ever. Like, I had to deal with school, I had to deal with work, I had to deal with my life, and like everything was coming at me. But I remember SourceFed sort of being there as an emotional crutch, and like it was a way that I got into long form content, a way that I could get into like a way that I could watch humor, I could laugh, I could cry, I could fucking I could enjoy the table talks and everything, all those great moments and everything. And I remember when it got canceled, and I was so sad. Like, it was unexpected, it was shocking, it was really disappointing and all that kind of stuff, and I felt bad for them. I felt the guilt, I felt all that kind of stuff. I was just a new viewer to the channel, but I loved it. And stuff. But I remember after that, though, I remember following all these creators and everything, following Suptic and everything, following his original channel pre-SP7 with the Chicken Boy logo and everything and all that kind of stuff. And him sort of trying to create a business, trying to create a channel, and it getting popular and popular and popular and popular, and like all those great and authentic moments in the first season, and the channel growing, and then getting more opportunities and winning the streamies, all that kind of stuff. And I remember after SourceFed ending, remember watching all of SP7 and like loving it. It was sort of became my emotional crutch, like something to sort of bounce back on and like sort of keep me happy throughout my life. And like that's what I loved about it. Like, this is what I love about Sugar Pine 7. Like, I love their like the way that they tell their stories. I love the way that they edit their videos and stuff, and like it's just amazing. Like I literally could probably list like 30 videos. Like I love like the day in the life of Alfredo #1, and the day of the life of Alfredo #2. The Gus Johnson bits and everything, the sex education one where fucking Elise Williams or whatever just breaks out, open into Hallelujah or whatever, and that was just an amazing moment in that video. Like all these great moments and everything, all these great moments in the videos and stuff. It's something I love and something I cherish. And like I love this. I love Sugar 7. I love Kib. I love Mimi. I love Steve. I love all of them. I love all the cast and everything. And I'm sort of sad to see all that sort of go away. Like I'm sad that like I'm sad that like they obviously lost all this and everything, and like how much work they put into it, all that, like all the hard work and stuff. And like I love them and I appreciate them for like all the hard work they put in, and like knowing now after the fact of how much like they had to go through and how much they sort of had to suffer, like, or like how much burnout they had to, like they were fighting and everything, and how they were combating that and everything, and that struggle there. Like me, I've gone through that. I've gone through that burnout, but like going through that extended period of burnout, like I can't imagine how much of a struggle that is, and how much of a like how hard that must have been for them. And like finding that out after the fact, like yeah, like I understand if like I understand a bit, but I don't understand fully, and I understand why they feel so guilty and why they feel so saddened about it, like about this leaving and how it got canceled and stuff. But I don't know. I want to like if they're seeing this somehow or some way, I sort of want them to know this. Like I always thought of Sugar 7 as like a temporary thing, like, and I don't say this to be offensive. It's just more. I remember watching one of the podcasts, one of the early Beyond the Pine podcasts and everything, and I remember, I think it was Subtic, he was saying the fact that he only saw this as a 3 to 5 year thing, and I was sort of shocked at first, but I'm like, I can get it, I can understand, because I know they all, like you like, you guys all want to go and do bigger things and want to direct and everything, and you're using this as a step stool to move forward. And I know it's hard right now that like you don't get these really big, like this big moment in your life is ending, but there's always going to be a future, and I'm really excited to see what the future will be for you. I think like one of the best sort of moments about like sort of shooting this and stuff is sort of thinking about all these great moments, like having Alfredo there and everything. I loved Alfredo, like the moments in the office and stuff, and like Vernon Hills, like peeing in the cups and stuff, that kind of controversy, putting the bathroom sign on your door or whatever in the Rooster Teeth office and everything, to like play around with like new like guests and stuff coming into the office, or like like the fish being dropped into the LA River, but he didn't get dropped into it, and like it's all these really great moments. And like for me, it's like, although it's sad that like to a certain extent this is gonna be like leaving leaving our lives and everything, it's the memories that sort of help me at least sort of like be happy and be fortunate. Besides that though, before I go, I just want to say thank you to Steve, Kib, James, Autumn, Mimi, famous actor James Allen McEwen, and obviously Vicky, the editor and everything, for just making SB7 what it is. And thank you for like making the amazing podcast. Thank you for making the amazing like short film, like The Woods and everything. I remember watching the podcast leading up to it, and you guys talking about it, and like the insane filming schedule, or like and everything. Or like thanks for making like all the great videos and everything, like and like I remember the Streamies video when you guys won the Streamy, and like what that was like, the behind the scenes, like the whole build up to it, great video. Or like the interview with Autumn about like the being the editor and everything, and like and stuff, and like going into her house and her not really having a mattress, and like the statue of Anubis and stuff, and her like that whole episode was amazing. Like and thank you guys for making the amazing music and everything. Thank you like Kib and James for like putting out those vocals, putting out those tracks, because like literally freaking amazing. Like I loved it. I remember like listening to Kib sing for the first time, and I was like, damn, this is good. And even like James, I'm like, this is interesting. And then it's like the music video was insane, and I'm like, how can I not like this song with the insane music video? Like, come on, awesome. But yeah, like just thank you for doing that. Thank you for making the amazing videos and everything that you've made, putting your heart and soul into it. I really do appreciate it, and like, thank you for being you guys and stuff. But besides that though, before I go, I just want to let you know that down below in the description, the first link is going to be for SB7's channel and everything. You can check them out there. As well, you can check out, if you want to spread the love and everything for the Chicken Boy himself, Steven Suptic, or any of the SB7 fam, feel free to tweet out hashtag what SB7 means and stuff on social media and stuff to help spread the love. But yeah, that's the end of the video for me. I just wanted to say thank you. And yeah, thanks for making these past 2 years pretty amazing.